All right, y'all. Can we be real for a second? Why does it seem so hard for women to find quote unquote good men? Or for some, keep a good man? At this point, is it really lack of? Or possibly, is it you? Whether it's modern dating, unrealistic standards, okay, don't act like you don't have them, or being unaccountable for your actions and choices. Today we're gonna get into all of that. Don't be looking at me like that. I asked, can we be real? Make sure if you have not liked the video already, because I guarantee you will, press the like button and make sure you don't forget to subscribe. But now let's really get into it.
Not a big pool of good men.
That's a lie. There's not a lot of good men who want y'all. Where the good men at? Like they hiding under a rock or in a cave. They everywhere. They at the gas station. They at Costco. They walking right past you and you don't show up on their radar because of the way you are. Pretty face ain't gonna go too far because everybody's pretty. That's a prerequisite. So if that's all you got to offer, we're not looking at every woman think they're a good woman. What makes you a good woman? Who's auditing that you're a good? Why don't you ask your exes what they think? Because all your relationships diminished and ended in turmoil.
I'm getting sick of women asking me, where are the good men at? But you stay in your house every Friday night, you antisocial, you don't respond to DMs, and you got the nerve to be like, where are the good men at? Not in your house. You are a good catch that no one knows about because you spend your time working, going home. You don't do shit. And even when you do shit, you don't socialize. You do not spark invitations. You don't even look inviting. And you're wondering why you can't find no. I don't like the club, Ace. Take a hike, go to the library, get cute, and go to Home Depot.
Ways women lose a good man and how you can avoid it. Taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in them. The value in how they treat you. Not communicating well or effectively. Like expecting men to read our minds. Getting mad when they can't, being dismissive about how you make him feel, or being overly defensive in response to how he feels.
That's right.
Basically, not liking being held accountable for your actions and how you've made that man feel. Last but not least, being selfish and unwilling to compromise.
Most women that say they want a good man, if you bring her one right now, she probably gonna look it up. If you told a woman right now, I have the man, the one you want, I got your preference right here, ready for a relationship. She's not gonna say, no, thank you. And to stay single. Them saying they don't, or that they're single by choice, is because they've been unsuccessful in finding one. Ooh. If they were successful, they would want it.
I'm gonna leave the link. This is Love Dorsey for any of y'all that don't know. Dorsey be so cutthroat, real, and honest and unapologetic. Like, I respect Love Dorsey. I'm gonna put the link in the description box for anybody that wants to see clips from this interview. I can't break down the interview. Y'all have to watch it yourself. It's a good interview.
Y'all women don't want no good man. No, y'all don't. Y'all want the thugs. Yeah, y'all want the guys that's gonna break y'all heart. Yeah, you do. Keep on talking to the same type of dudes. You don't want the good guys, the simps.
The lames.
The guys that stay in the house and won't cheat on you. You don't want him. He's too boring, right? He's too lame. He's not attractive. Girl, you better enjoy that peace that comes with that man.
Right.
That man offers peace that you ain't never had in your entire life. You hear me? You better get with that man because of what he can do for your soul. Oh, he look good out here. Oh, he fine. Oh, baby, that don't mean anything. The older you get, you want peace and stability.
Yes, Lord.
That's it. That's all you should ever want from a man. Stop saying y'all want a good man when you ain't even attracted to what a really good man offers you. Okay?
Ooh. Y'all really don't want a real man like how y'all say y'all do. Y'all just be talking because it sounds good. Real man is going to be a leader. That man is not going to want no loud, obnoxious woman always questioning him, constantly challenging him. We hear all the time how Black women are the least protected. But what we don't talk about is maybe the reason we're not getting the protection we want from our men, because don't nobody want to protect somebody that don't even like to listen.
Message.
Some of y'all want to act like a man, okay? Then that means you got to protect your own self. Y'all don't want a real man. Y'all want a weak man. Y'all want a man to let y'all do whatever y'all want to do, say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all want him to ask y'all for permission. But baby, that's not a real man. That's a simp.
Yep. Let's call a spade a spade. A lot of us, or a lot of the women now, want to be the men in a relationship, to boss their men around. There's plenty of men that are fully capable of leading, but we're so distrusting of men because of the past choices in men. It's definitely an epidemic going on around here. You continue to date these certain type of men that take and take and take from you, that by the time that you actually meet a man that wants to pour into you, you don't know what to do with it.
The reason why some of y'all women ain't got no man, because you can't compliment no man. When that man get a new haircut, you don't even notice him. When that man dress up nice, you don't say he look good or nothing. But when he pull that money out, it look good, don't it? When he paying them bills, it look good, don't it? So men get tired of feeling like they're not wanted. And there's a woman out there that compliment your man every day, say he look good, smell good, he a hard worker, but you don't say none of that. And you wonder why your man acting funny towards you. So when they go out there and find somebody else special and leave you alone, now you mad. Sometimes you gotta look in that mirror and blame yourself.
Yeah.
Because your actions are the reason why that man left you alone by yourself. And some of these men ain't nothing but a check for your bills.
Ooh.
That's it.
A good man, but he's not your type.
When it comes to types, it's a pattern when it comes to your type, patterns and characteristics, okay? These are things that you have seen or that you have explored before. In certain spaces in your life, you cannot bring that type with you. So if you see that all other characteristics and behaviors are good, why does the type even matter? Because maybe your type has a certain type of demeanor, or maybe your type looks a certain type of way. What is going to matter when you start facing conflict? The way they look. When you start going through communication barriers, the way they look matter. I can guarantee you the majority of people who have probably married or entered into healthy relationships, they weren't worried about a type. When they got to a certain space, they were worried about what it is that you can actually bring into my life.
Women who think all men cheat are women that I literally try to steer clear of. I feel like that is the most negative statement ever. And on top of that, it's not even true. It's like y'all are better off saying things like, you know what, I have not been able to experience a man that's faithful, and or I haven't been able to experience a man that loved me enough to not cheat on me. Say something like that. Because at least in that statement, you are taking accountability for where you went wrong with the man that you chose.
That's right.
Y'all got to understand that y'all choose these men. So when y'all get done bad by a certain type of guy, or y'all choose these certain type of men, and when y'all find out that they're not faithful or they're simply not good for you, then you want to push this negative experience off into the world and make other women feel like, oh, it doesn't exist. All niggas ain't shit. That's not true. I'm talking about real men with morals, standards, integrity. Yep. Men that have self-control. Saying that all men cheat, it's like you're not even giving yourself a chance to experience love. You're not even giving yourself a chance to walk into a relationship without self-sabotaging.
So if you're walking around lonely, desperate, mad at the world, bitter, mean, etc., men can sense this. The wrong ones prey on you and the right ones run away. If you're not meeting good men, it's because you're not at a point in your life where you're ready to accept one. This could mean that you still have past trauma and baggage that you haven't healed through. This could mean that you haven't healed through the last man that broke your heart. This could mean that you haven't healed through your daddy issues. This could mean that you haven't healed through your mama issues. And sometimes it simply means that you're still too immature to accept one into your life.
These women think they make good partners because they don't cheat. What you don't realize, you're inconsiderate, unappreciative, manipulative, insecure, you lack empathy, have poor communication skills, harbor emotional trauma from your past relationship. God forbid a man ever have a grievance or any sort of critical feedback about a woman, and that's okay. I'll be that. But if there are any self-aware women that just happen to see this, maybe a man send it to you. Even if there's one, understand it takes more than just not cheating to be a good partner.
Oh, I want to call him sassy so bad, because god dang, sir, he went in, didn't he? Although we can't stand the messenger because that was a bit sassy, but at the end of the day, we got to stop. See, I just did it. Look what I just did. We have to stop calling men sassy when they're being direct and honest. Did he lie about anything he just said? Although I didn't like it, did he lie? No, he didn't. So we as women have to learn how to stop calling these men sassy when they're being direct and honest. Because when we're direct and honest to them, we want respect because we're telling the truth, right? We want respect for our truth, but we can't do the same for them. It's certain things that we have to start acknowledging and observing that we do that we don't allow men to be privy to do. We always attack them when they're being honest. And sometimes we just need to listen.
A couple weeks ago, I was out with one of my girlfriends and we got to talking, and eventually it led to us talking about dating. So immediately she checks me as if I'm about to holler at her. And she was like, I don't believe in traditional roles. I was like, oh, okay, well, I do. See, there was a time where I had to have like a come to my senses moment where I realized a lot of things that I was expecting from a man would be found in a traditional man, because the things I was expecting, it wasn't that I wasn't capable of doing them, but traditionally I had been taught that this is what men do. For example, if a man asks me on a date, I'm expecting him to pay.
Correct.
If we together and the boogeyman jump out and I'm scared, I'm expecting that man to protect me. If the trash is overflowing, I'm expecting that man to take it out. For no other reason than he is a man. So my friend was like, "Oh yeah, no, I agree." I'm like, "No, girl, remember you don't believe in traditional roles." And she was like, "No, I agree, and I also believe that a man should take care of all the major bills in a household." I'm like, "Well, why do you believe that?" She said, "Because my daddy always did it." Come on, y'all, tradition. So I said, "So you really think that you're going to have these traditional expectations from a man, and in turn, that man isn't going to have traditional expectations from you as a woman, such as cooking?" Y'all, it's us. We are the problem. We are the problem. Listen, we got two options. Either we keep that modern woman energy, but our expectations is just as modern from a man.
Yep.
Or we have those traditional expectations from a man, but we have to get a little more traditional. Amen. Amen.
In order to have more healthy relationships, it's not just men that need to be accountable. We need to start being accountable for the stuff that we do. There is such thing as good men, just like there are good women. And don't get it confused. Us being accountable does not negate the fact that men also need to take responsibility for the things that they've done. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to start being responsible for our stuff, fixing and correcting whatever issues we personally have, whether that's being unhealed, whether that's being inconsiderate of our partners, the men that we choose to be with. I thank y'all for reaching the end of this video. If you got to this point, let me know your thoughts on today's video, and let's continue this conversation in the comments. If you have not liked the video already, make sure that you like the video, and make sure if you are not subscribed to the girl that you subscribe. Okay, we trying to build, we trying to do some big things around here. So make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you also share this video with a friend. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.